Hi, and welcome to Vicky's Precious Petals. Well, we're off for another exciting adventure. This one here, which I got out of Temu, I have trialled. I don't know how many I've trialled, but if you've seen on my videos, I've trialled, I think, everything that's on the market, except for the Let's Resin one, which I have in front of me here. This ResinCrete is really nice and smooth. I can feel the difference in it, okay, when I'm making the products compared to the AR400 and all of the rest of them. So, this one here, which I've just ordered, is the Let's Resin one. Now, I cannot find the details what I found it on. Must have been in a video or because it's not on their site. But it was saying about the particles being different, and I think they were finer. So I'm just wondering if this is 3-to-1 and this one's 4-to-1. I'm going to give it a go, but I've got a few other things I need to do first. So I've got this little girl, she's 5, Annabella, and she loves watching me apparently plant the little plants and propagation and stuff like that. And so she makes her mother put me on YouTube for her. So she's got 2 sisters, Ava and Oshi. So I am going to make them a little gift. And I'm going to do a paint mix for them. So I think these are all dogs. But sometimes when you look in these, you're not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a bear or what I'm going to get out of there. Like some of these molds I bought ages ago, they're brand new, just been sitting in packets, and I know this one is 2 dogs together in there, and I'm pretty sure this one's a French Bulldog. I'm not sure what this one is. No, they're different to the others. Rightio, so as you know, I write all the mills on them. I'll be back shortly. Okay, to do these 3 projects for the girls, I need 783 grams all up. That includes the water and the powder, which gives me 158 grams of water and 132 of the powder. So I do like to add a little bit extra water, just a small amount, when I'm pouring through, because this stuff just gets set so quick. So Bella is a very intelligent, headstrong little 5-year-old. And I know her from when I had the cafe. And I don't know how, I think Crystal must have been watching me online or something on my YouTube channels. And then Bella started watching it too. So now, apparently overnight time, Crystal has to put me on doing the plants. God love her. But I can't make one girl something and not the whole lot of them. I think we're pretty well mixed. I can't see any lumps. Pretty sure it's none on the bottom. I tried to look at the bottom and just see. So if you slightly tip it, you can see if you've got any powder still stuck to the bottom. And I can't see any. But this is the plastic bowl, because I kept finding with the silicone one, some of the powder would stick to the bottom. So we're going to do a bit of squidgy widgy, squeezy wedgy. Just so if you're doing these little things and and they've got dog's ears and tails and little eyes and whatever. Oh, I'm a bit carried away. I see some people are getting vibrating boards or mats or whatever to do this sort of thing. You'll notice when you do this, you'll get bubbles that come up. So I can see a few bubbles sitting on the top there. Oh. Oh, please tell me I haven't mixed up enough. I worked on my 1.8, so this must be one of the ones that's double there. So I'm going to go and clean this bowl and just mix up another small amount just to finish these off, and then I'm going to try something different. I just know this works, so I'm thinking, right, for the girls I'll do what I know works, and this is not going to be level. I can see this one. Okay, now I'm going to do this skull here. It's a matte. This is good for this sort of stuff because it's matte. It's a matte mould, and it's got roses in the top of it. Okay, so it holds 190 mils, so I need 285 of powder. Maybe I should have opened this first. Got it. Okay, I've got 287. I'm not worried about 2 grams. Oh, there's the sheet. Right. Oh, it was the mesh they were talking about. So, see this, where it says mesh on here? This was in the thing. I should have looked in there, because I just went all over the net before we started this. So this mesh is what I want to find out is in, because there's another one that I want to try from Solid Solutions. I want to find out what their mesh is on it. So see if it's fine like this one. We'll see. Okay, so I've got that. I'm just going to put that aside over there for a minute. Come on. Oh, God. Thank you. I need 95 of water. Okay. Let's get that out of the road. This little stirrer here that I'm using, it come with the kit. Now in the kit are these acrylic paints. Where's the rest of them gone? Here. So you get these acrylic paints from Resin. They're only tiny little tubes. It is nice and creamy. Mixed up nicely. So what I want is red for the roses. I'm kind of guessing. Might need a bit more. You've got to punch a hole in it, which I did. You know, you've got one of those little punches in the lid. Now it's wanting to go everywhere but where you want it. Whoop. I've probably got hoops in there now. That's definitely not red, that's pink. Now it's dark pink. I don't really think I'm going to get red. So I've only got about 100 mils in this cup here, which isn't very much. So I'm thinking I'm just going to go with what I've got here. Now, you know how I've been making these diffusers, like the air fresheners? I wondered, because we use these oils to soak up into the little products, the little whatever I'm making. I don't know if this is going to take oil or not. Well, I don't know if it'll mix in, but I'm only going to lose 100 ml worth of product if it doesn't work. Now it's floating. I'd say that's because it's water in there, it's floating on the water. But I'm going to tip it in and see what happens. So some has mixed in and some has floated. I'm just going to see if it dries or not. Okay. Oh my God. I've got to be so fast with this stuff. I've got a little thing on the side there where I ran out the other day. I'm just going to top it up. It was a little rabbit. And I wasn't mixing up the whole batch just to do 10 ml. So, I've got the black. I did puncture it. I thought I'll do this. Oh. So it's not black, it's grey. I'm thinking I'll just leave it as that. So I worked on double, so this holds 190 mils, so I just doubled it, which made it what the, 380. That's what I needed all up. Getting little drops everywhere. So it's definitely double on the Let's Resin stuff. Double on the Eco powder. I've got another one that's only 1.8. I am writing notes as I go. And I didn't look at them before I did the other pours for the girls. So it's going to be interesting to see, as this dries, if it absorbs. This is Australian bush. I get these out of candle supplies. And I just wanted to see if this was going to work. Okay, so I'm just going to put that aside. Get rid of that cup. And I'll come back later. Okay, thumbs up if you're liking this. Okay, I've already got a couple out of the mould because you don't want to be sitting around here watching me all day pull things out of the mould. So these little dogs are really cute. I'm liking them. And this little dog here, I'm not really sure what breed he is. Could be a husky, but don't hold me to that. Okay, next. These are coming out pretty good. Oh, come on. The other tube just popped out. And I've got one that I'm videoing. It doesn't want to pop out, does it? Of course it doesn't. Ah, getting it. Oh, it's a little French bulldog. Look at that. Right. Okay. Now, some little thing I discovered on the sideline here was the other day, I started to pour this little rabbit and I didn't quite have enough and I wasn't going to mix up. So I thought I would add to it, but look what's happened. So one, I can't remember which one it was, but this is nice and smooth. Much smoother than that one. So they don't want to go together. That's annoying. There's not much I can do with it either, because you'll be able to see where it joins and whatever. But I might keep this part of the rabbit because I've got an experiment coming up. Alright, which is all going to be part of this. That's really disappointing. Anyway, I'll stick the rabbit back over here. Now this one, let me get these out of the wrap. This is the one that I put the fragrance oil in, the Australian bush. And I've got to work out how much is in a cap. Because that's what I put in, a cap full. Because it smells beautiful. And so it has absorbed it. So this is the skull. Yeah, looked pretty cute, actually. So this was the resin one. So I've got a few bubbles marks in it, but I'm not overly worried about those. Because this is going to go to part 2 of the experiment. It has absorbed the oil. It did take a little bit longer to dry. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy there, so that's alright. Now, I am going to do exactly the same thing, but I'm going to use another, which one am I going to use? Okay. That's the one I used. Pretty sure. And I might try I've got a resin casting powder here. This is from the same people that resin casting powder. Yep, I've got another one. This is the same people that make the ResinCrete. And what's the... This one is 4:1. Okay. And what you do have to watch is, where did I keep it here somewhere? Oh, yes. Now, this little instruction note come with the ResinCrete. Alright? On the front of the ResinCrete, it clearly states 4:1, base to water. Wait for it, because this is the note that comes with it. The operation manual. It's got all 4 lines. First line says, add water and casting powder in a recommended ratio of 1:3 by weight, not volume. 1:3. 4:1. Now this is with this inside it. Okay? Like, seriously? So I'm going off the front of the jar. This is probably, I don't know, it's got 50 languages on it. Supposed to be with something else, I'd say, but not this. Rightio. Okay. 1:3. That means if you've got 100 grams of powder, that's 300 grams of water. Come on, got to get real. So this is going where it belongs, in the bin. Right, I'm going to get some stuff ready and I'll be back. Okay, I've got another mould out, similar size. That's the little watering can and the handle's just here. So I've just mixed up the, I'll put a lid on it. Which one am I using? The resin casting powder. That's a nice creamy sort of a colour. It's 4:1. So I needed, this holds 170 mils, and I've allowed 20 for that. Might be a bit much. And then I multiplied it by 2, which makes it 380 grams. I need all up. And then I divided it by the 5, which is 76 grams of water and 304 grams of powder. He's all confused. Makes me confused. Okay, so this one here is, pardon me again, almond caramel, or almond milk caramel. It's really quite nice. So I'm doing the same quantity, just a capful. So I want to add a bit of colour, because I added colour to the other one. So I've got some green, which is a lot thicker than the other ones I used. Okay. And, oh, so is this one. Much thicker. And this one is like a goldy yellow sort of a colour. Not that you get gold in this sort of stuff, which I've already tried previously. Come on. I kind of want it streaky. I don't want to have to keep stirring. Where'd the yellow go? Disappeared. I can't add more colour now because then I'll have to stir it in. Rightio. See what happens. That dirty mark is on the outside, not the inside. It's where I want to kill this other camera. What is it? It either wants to keep recording and not shut up, or I can't get it to go. Oh, for heaven's sake. Thank heavens. Alright. So I'm just going to tip this on. Seems to be gone a bit funny with the oil in it. I'm just making sure we get down in this bit. I might just have to put a little squirt of water. Pretty sure that's water. It's just a bit thick and I don't think I'll get it in the handle. Get off there. Because this has a lot more powder in it than the other ones do. I'm just going around the edges here. It's got a little lip on the bottom of the watering can. Now, just something I should also mention, I'm actually a construction landscaper by trade, years ago. So, when you're doing this, it's just like shaking your concrete down, like when you're doing a driveway and a bigger area. If you keep doing it, you will bring all the moisture to the top, leaving this bottom layer too dry and it'll crack. So concreting is exactly the same. I know, I'm a bit weird. I don't think I'm going to get that in there. A bit more go-go juicy. We'll see. I don't want to make it too runny either. So you probably can't see what I'm doing here. I'm holding the handle open and pushing this down in there. Yeah, I've got several trades that I've put myself through college to do. For those of you that are in America, over here we call it TAFE. And for you guys that are as old as me, it used to be called tech when I first started. I was typing the shorthand back then. Don't anybody ask me to do shorthand. I wouldn't be able to tell you now. Okay. Sorry, I'm probably boring you to tears here. I'll just finish tidying this bit up. Okay, the smell is just beautiful. I'm just going to pop these out. Okay, a few bubbles in that, but I was getting down. It was starting to get a bit thick. Alright, let's pop this one out. The colour looks pretty. Oh, come on. Alright. Okay. So it's sort of given it unlikely effect. There's not a great deal of the yellow that you can see. You can see more of the greeny bluey sort of a colour. But anyway, what I'm going to do is just sit these aside for a while. I want to make sure they're really hardened off. This one has been sitting out for quite some time now and still holding its fragrance really well. Not a problem. So I'm going to make sure they're fully hardened, and we're going to go to the next stage with them, which is going to be a bit of a practice thing, which I've never done before either. We'll see how we go. So I'll catch up then. Alright, I've just heated up a bit of soy wax. I made it too hot. It got hotter faster than I thought it would. So I don't normally heat my wax like that. I've got wax melters, but because I'm using these, I just thought I'd do it in this. I don't want to get my cross-contaminated with my different products. So I'm not sure how much I need. I'm just going to tip a small amount in there. So this, I used Australian bush when I was making it. I'm down to 85. So I don't know how much I need either. Half a cap. Just in there. I've just got a couple of cheap paintbrushes here. I'm just going to sit that in there. Got to kind of move it all around. But trust me when I say I've got no idea what I'm doing. Just get that in its size. Okay. Now, what I'm doing is I'm using this wax to seal it. I don't know if you're meant to let it sit. I couldn't find much information on it. I've seen on one of the Let's Resin things do this. So I'm presuming you let it soak in for a while. I've tried to get off the excess. And then I've got the little I'll just put half a thing in. On the Let's Resin one, they did use soy wax. Okay, just set that out. Now, I'm presuming that you just polish it then. Just kind of wiping off the excess. This is just a microfiber cloth I've got here. I just wiped off the excess with a bit of paper. Just trying to get it out of the roses. No. And it's just a matter of kind of polishing it up. I don't know if you let it sit for a while, whether it makes the job a bit easier or harder. So I'm just going to keep polishing this. I don't know how long you polish them for. If anybody can throw more light on this, I'd be very interested here. There just didn't seem to be much information. You know, seal it with wax. Yeah, like how much wax? How long? Do you soak it? Do you leave it overnight? Do you polish it? What do you do with it? So, this is what I'm doing with it. I couldn't actually find anybody besides Let's Resin putting wax on. But it seems to have soaken it up, which is good. Just gets in every crevice. Like the bits that I have already polished, it seems pretty good, but there's still heaps in the flowers and that. So I'll keep doing this and I'll come back. Okay, these are all done now. So I've just packaged the little air fresheners up like this so people can see what they are. I've been putting them in those pretty boxes and the stuff in those boxes is not selling. So I'm going this way. And I have markets next weekend, so I'll see how we go. So again, and they smell beautiful. I could really put some little flowers in that one. But anyway, we'll see. And a special thank you to Bella and her sisters for watching me on YouTube with the plants. So I'm going to let Bella, give all three of these to Bella. She can pick the one that she wants, and then she can give the other two to her sisters, Ava and Oshi. And thank you so much, Bella. I really appreciate you watching. Thumbs up, though. Talk to you all later. Bye.